Hello, friends of the ID chair concept. We have made this little movie in order to give the sales process a focus. On account of the modular system of the ID chair concept, we run the risk of losing sight of what is most important. And this movie aims to present customers the benefits that the ID chair has to offer in a clear and concise manner. There are two main reasons why the ID chair concept is the best choice today. The first reason is that the working world is changing. The trend is very much moving towards knowledge work as opposed to administrative tasks. And this changes offices everywhere, as well as the demands placed on working people. Some examples are teamwork and project work. People also switch between different zones when they work. Of crucial importance here is that the individuality of each worker is taken into account. And this is exactly what the custom-made ID chair does. The second important reason is the fact that the trend is very much towards sustainable development. It's a megatrend, and this means that when a company is making investment decisions, the main factor involved is no longer only the costs, but also the laws of sustainable development, that their investments are economically and ecologically smart, as well as socially responsible.
ID
stands for identity and individuality. What does this mean? The ID chair concept is basically a modular system, which was developed by the world-renowned designer Antonio Citterio, Vitra's team of engineers, and the Institute for Biomechanics of the ETH, the Swiss Federal Institute of Technology, in Zurich. The idea is for various components to offer customers up to 8,000 individual configurations to meet their needs and tastes. The producer's art consists of creating a harmonious whole from the entire palette of possibilities. And the customer has the possibility of making changes afterwards too. The biomechanical concept behind the ID chair is based on the knowledge that humans are dynamic and not stationary animals. Allow me to give you an example. This is a stationary position. I will not be able to hold this position for very long. If I make a dynamic movement, however, I can pretty much do it for several hours. Allow me to demonstrate that the best object to sit on is in fact an exercise ball. First, I must find my balance in order to find the sitting position that is right for me, and that is active and dynamic. I quickly discover that I sit best at the front of the ball because it is the most comfortable. The reason for this is easy to explain. The weight of my body is distributed to my legs and my back. Of course, an exercise ball is not suitable as an office chair. It poses risks, such as sliding right off, for example. The ball has done its bit. But this is okay, because we have integrated the best feature of the ball. the movement of the ball into the so-called flow motion mechanism of the ID chair. Allow me to show you now how it works when a user is seated on the chair at a workstation, and also demonstrate the positive effect it has on the natural dynamics of sitting. When a person is working, the chair allows for freedom of movement. Also, when leaning forwards, which you'll remember I demonstrated earlier. Sitting with a rounded back is not possible. It is interesting that, as opposed to the exercise ball, the chair fulfills a double function, in that it encourages movement and supports simultaneously. It also makes me feel safe too. I can't fall off the chair. The benefit here is that the motion trains the forward and lateral abdominal muscles, as well as the lateral back muscles. Plus, this pelvic motion facilitates metabolic action in the intervertebral discs, and that is thoroughly conducive to good health. And in order to provide proof for all of this, we integrated the ETH Institute of Biomechanics in Zurich into the entire development process, in order to carry out tests with participants that demonstrated that everything I just told you is true.
Dass es also auch wirklich so ist, wie ich es Ihnen hier beschreibe. Jede Investition sollte sich im Sinne der nachhaltigen Entwicklung.
All investments should be made with sustainable development in mind. And this means they should be made after taking economical and ecological aspects into consideration, not to mention adding social responsibility into the equation. And this is something that the concept ensures. What does this entail exactly? We offer our customers a 15-year total care package alongside the Green User Agreement. This means that we service the product 5 years after purchase and also clean it, which makes sense hygienically too. We service it again after 10 years, and 15 years after purchase, we take the product back and recycle it. This means the customer can calculate the total cost of ownership for the entire 15-year usage period. In other words, the purchased price plus the relatively low service fee, and we take the chair back after 15 years. Simply put, this means 100% predictability, both economically and ecologically.
Der dritte Punkt der nachhaltigen Entwicklung ist die soziale Verantwortung.
The third reason that supports sustainable development is social responsibility. Social responsibility is ensured in that society is not burdened with even more garbage because the product is carefully recycled. Furthermore, the ingenious biomechanical concept offers benefits to the users. Employers, employees, customers, and buyers all do their bit as far as social responsibility towards society and employees is concerned. And this is why in our day and age, choosing the ID chair concept is the right thing to do.